So Donald Trump is a historic loser. We all know that, but it really takes a special loser to get booed by thousands in your hometown. And that's what happened to Trump last night, and he wasn't even there. At Yankee Stadium in New York, Trump is from New York, at least until he quote-unquote moved to Florida, and there some Trump supporters put up a banner saying Trump won, obviously ridiculous, because he lost by 7 million to Joe Biden, and they got booed. They got booed by pretty much everyone there. They would have gotten booed by even more people if social distancing didn't mean that the stadium had to be partially empty. And it was so bad they got kicked out. And it's hilarious because Donald Trump isn't loved anywhere. Or to be more accurate, Donald Trump is loved in certain red states, in certain rural communities, but nowhere Donald Trump would ever choose to live is Donald Trump loved. He's spent so much time in New York, and New Yorkers hate his goddamn guts. And we also know, and I've covered it on this channel, that down at Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, they hate him too. His neighbors hate him. They hate him, they hate his family, they hate the circus he brings, they hate the circle of people, the conspiracy-loving thugs that they bring around. And they've tried to basically evict him from Mar-a-Lago. They've tried and failed to say that he's not allowed to live there because Mar-a-Lago is a resort, not a residence. So whether it's luxury places in New York or Florida, Trump isn't wanted there. And of course, Trump thinks he's better than many of his supporters. He would never want to live in rural Alabama. He would never want to live in Montana. He would never want to live in Oklahoma. And so he only wants to live among the liberal elite that he hates. It's deliciously ironic. But before we just make this about comedy, we have to contextualize this a little bit. One, this is showing that the big lie isn't done, that the big lie is only just beginning to percolate, that Donald Trump and his thugs are still operating every single day against democracy. And indeed, a judge earlier today said in an official legal ruling that she worries about the big lie leading to more violence. That as Trump and Republicans and Trump thugs continue to spread this lie, whether it's on Trump's fake social media website or yes, whether it's in stadiums for baseball and football and hockey and basketball, it will lead to more violence and discord. And we know there's not going to be any consequences in Congress. We know that because unfortunately, due to a mixture of Republicans being evil and some Democrats like Manchin and Sinema wanting to aid and abet that evil, there's not going to be any January 6th commission. So yeah, Trump is getting booed in New York. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, everywhere Trump wants to be, no one wants him. That's awesome. But we're seeing the consequences of the big lie, big and small, in small ways and in big ways. And if we don't do something, we're going to start seeing them in deadly ways.